not mixed, so I'm just mixing it slowly. And you can see the consistency seems to be fine. I am not adding water unless I have to. I'm not adding a pouring medium, although I've seen someone do that. I am going to add some silicone oil just to see if we get cells. So far I've got the black and the white mixed. There's a couple of things that I read that were interesting. Reviews of people. And now I'm adding Golden's turquoise, and this is a bit liquidy. Thank you, Betty. That's very good. I hope you all had a good weekend. Leona was on first, and I asked her what color she would like to see, and I named the colors. And she picked turquoise, so let's see how this goes. This is Golden's turquoise. I might have added a little bit too much paint. Let me move the canvas out of the way. And the way I've set it up is I've just put like a grill thing, and underneath it there's a cover of a Tupperware. So I'm just going to mix this. Yep, now I'm going to ask you, bearing in mind that we have black and white and turquoise, I don't know whether we should add some more or just leave it like this. I have 3 cups that don't have any color. So Betty, seeing you've shared a bunch, hey Maddie, how are you? I'm going to let you pick the next one. We've got Hansa Yellow, Phthalo Blue, the green shade, Quinacridone Magenta, Naphthol Red Light, and we've done turquoise, so I'm going to move the turquoise out of the way. So Betty, you decide. Maddie, you can pick the next one too. So between you and Betty, I need you both to pick a color between Quinacridone Magenta, Naphthol Red, Pyrrole Orange, Hansa Yellow, and Phthalo Blue Green shade. Phthalo Blue Green. Okay, Maddie, you're the next one. I didn't bring gold, Amanda. We could do that on another live. Remember, I've never done this, so this is an experiment for me. I've just put 2 or 3 drops of the Phthalo Blue. Oh, and I do like this color. Magenta, okay, magenta it is. Amanda, seeing you suggested gold, pick another one. We've got one more choice. We've done Phthalo Blue. Oh, we're going to do magenta. We've done turquoise, and I've got black and white. So these are the colors I have so far. Let's do magenta. You know what? I don't have a copper, but if you give me a few minutes, maybe we'll do copper. Okay, we'll do copper. Let me go find it. I do like the phthalo green, the phthalo blue green shade. This is magenta. I don't know if it is heat resistant yet or not, but I've watched an awful lot of videos. Hold on, let me just see. This is still brand new. Okay, let me see if I can find copper. 3. I am going to use yeah, we're going to use, Amanda agrees that we'll do copper. So let's just see how, you need to mix it, and I'm trying to mix it without air bubbles. It's very transparent. So I'm going to add a little bit more magenta because I don't want it to be that transparent. Yeah, I'm going to add just a little bit more. One, two. Okay, move that out of the way. I'm going to go look for copper. Just take me 1 second. Let me see. This one might work. Let me see the other one. If I thought I would have brought out my micas. No, I don't have copper. I actually do have gold. So I think we'll use the gold. It's an iridescent gold. I don't know if that will work. No, they're acrylics, Betty. They're all, I'm using golden. I just thought that I would try out the ones that are liquidy because I've never done this before. And I'm going to add, and this one is iridescent bright gold, goldens. The only ones that I did not use, oh, this one's not open, let me see if the other, okay. The only ones where I didn't have liquid, well, I didn't, that's not, the only ones I used were the black and white, and they were not, Goldens, they were just Anitas. So I'm mixing the gold now. Can everyone see okay? Yeah, then these are not fluid. This one, yeah, the gold, this one, the gold is a fluid acrylic. The golden ones that I used for the turquoise, the phthalo blue, the magenta, are all high flow acrylics. But the black was Anita's and the white was Anita's. And I just poured a little bit of TriArt liquid glass because I'm not sure how things are going to react. I am planning to use my heat gun and for bubbles, and I am planning to use alcohol spray. I saw someone use the creme brulee torch, and I decided I didn't want to do that. The gold needs a lot more mixing, but it's working fine. So we have black and white Anita's paint. The golden is the fluid, fluid acrylic. The magenta and the phthalo blue and the turquoise are all high flow acrylics. So you can see it's still not mixed on the gold. The gold seems to be the tougher one. And I just want to make sure they're well incorporated before I pour them into a cup. And we're going to do a dirty cup pour. And for those of you that don't know, no, not yet. I am going to put in a silicone. The one I have actually is the coconut milk. So, whoops, I'm pointing to my computer. So I am planning on using a silicone, yeah, but not in the black and white. Just in the other two, four colors. Do you think we should add a fifth color besides black and white? Betty, there is so much stuff that I read online. I mean, each person seems to have a different opinion. Some people said it was not shiny. Some people added water and a pouring medium, like Liquitex. Some people added Floetrol. I'm just going to check this again. That's the blue. I'm going to put my gloves on. The blue's really mixed in well. The gold, I'm still not happy with the way it's mixed. The turquoise is fine. The black mixed in well. And you can see the consistency. Which apparently is the most important thing for flowing. Let me just mix this one, this seems like too transparent. Can you see how transparent it is? I'm not going to add anything because this is an experiment. The gold has tons of bubbles. So let me mix it some more. Okay, I'm going to put my gloves on and bring back my my canvas. The instructions from TriArt are that you should not handle this by hand. Put gloves on your hand. But, yeah, I'm going to leave it and mix again. But, I saw a lot of artists use their hands without gloves. And it's kind of weird to say for them to say it's non-toxic and yet use gloves. But maybe that's just to protect themselves. It's still not mixing well. Can you see it? I've mixed the gold the most. Okay, I'm going to bring this. This is an 8 by 10 and I've covered the back because I don't want drips underneath. And let's get this cup. and start working. It's not poisonous. I think so. It could irritate the skin, but a lot of the artists that I saw were using no gloves. I would rather just be careful. So we're going to put a little bit, I'm going to stand up actually. This is not a very good position. And then I'm going to put the phthalo blue. I'm just putting them down as I use them. Then I'm going to use the, I would wear gloves, Betty. This one is a very transparent blue as well. Can you see? Or shall I bring my cup closer? Hold on. I don't think you can see. Let me... Okay, now maybe you can see. Yeah, I always wear gloves. Oh, Maddie, you're funny. Okay, so I'm going to pour a little bit, oops, of the, that's the turquoise. Then we'll add magenta. I should have gotten larger sticks. I didn't. And to mix the gold again. But the consistency is good. I think it's just a question. I wonder if it'll work better with micas than it will with oops, great. Let me just clean that off. Yeah, the gold is very pretty, but it seems very translucent. So far, this is what I have. And we haven't added the black yet. Oops. I am such a mess. I just want a little bit of black. I'm going to add white again. I love micas. The shimmer that you get with micas is next to none. Then some blue. I'm not doing them now in any order. I'm just... The other thing that I read... Yes, that's true. This stuff is sticky. The other thing that I read, as I was about to say, is that people have noticed that the white, and this is just the pouring medium by itself without color, seems to turn things yellow, and that they've contacted the manufacturer, and the manufacturer said, no, it doesn't. Okay, one more small amount of each, and because I think there'll be enough paint. And I'm not going to add any more black because black seems to darken a lot of things, and I'm not ready for that. Sorry, I'm not really looking at the instructions. I mean at the posts. So if you have any questions, please let me know, and I will go back and go over it. Okay, then this is how I saw them do it. Put this on here. Move it to the center, actually. And then, where is it? They got a pin. Yes, I do. I do. I do, Betty. I'm going to poke a hole. I think that lets the air in. And we're just going to leave it for a few minutes. I do, but you know what? I haven't cleaned it. It's very messy. So let me just move these away. I'm going to move these and then we'll be able to do another one. Oh, you're so sweet, Betty. No, no. Believe me, I have my plate. I want to get rid of some of my things. I have so many huge stencils. I have so much stuff. Hi, Sabine. How are you? Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Okay. Shall I do it or give it another minute? I'm going to do it. Guys, you didn't remind me about the silicone. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, so I'm just moving it around. The next one I'm putting silicone in. Guys, who's in charge here? Who's supposed to be my main reminder person? So I'm just moving it. I can see a couple of bubbles, but we can get rid of those. The gold is at the very, very bottom. I can barely see it. I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bubbles. So I'm tilting it and then bringing it back to the center. The next one's going to have, thank God I've got some left. You can see the magenta on here. And the shimmer of the gold. Hardly any of the white is showing except for right here. Sorry, I'm not talking. I'm just trying to concentrate. I mean, so far, if it dries well, then it's worth a shot. The colors aren't too bad. You do? Oh, that's good, Amanda. It's just an experiment, and I really wanted to do this. I've never been excited about trying something, even though I may look like a fool and fail. It didn't bother me. I'm just doing the edges. The blue is definitely very transparent. It's not ugly, but it's not quite what I envisaged. And probably the fact that I didn't include these the cell activator. Now, TriArt has their own colors that you can mix, but I wasn't going to buy those just for this, and I figured if I use a good quality paint, then it would work. I need to just tilt this a little bit more because I just want to cover this edge and then this edge. Definitely the paint is, paint I chose was translucent. Oh, thank you, Maddie. The proof will be in how well it hardens and whether the shine will remain there. I'm having a hard time covering some of the edges because the paint is translucent. I'm not seeing much of the gold. Let's see if I use the, I don't see any bubbles, which is good. Oh yes, I do. I see one here. I want to spray some, no, I'd better use the, no, I'm not going to go close at all. One of the people I watched yesterday, he was torching it, which is the reason I decided I wasn't going to torch. And he burnt a little bit. Well, this developed. It wasn't there before. Okay. What do you think? It is, yeah, you like it? Oh, that's good. But see, right here, my issue is that the edges aren't that dark. Look at this. And they're not totally covered. But we're going to go one step further, and it might be overkill, but I just want to see how, if I spray it with alcohol, what happens to this. I don't like the black popping up, and let me just try it. We don't lose anything. It does, actually, you're right. I don't lose anything if I put spray. I'm just doing it. Okay, we know that the colors are a bit muted because I must have used too many transparent colors. But, and it's not that I want to spoil it because I do like it, but I want to see what the reaction of alcohol is to it. Oh, this is closed. Oh, wow. Look at the cells. I'm going to give it another spray. And I am getting cells, but I don't know how well. Well, I'm getting gaps, holes. I'm just going to move it forward just a little bit. Thanks, Maddie, you're so sweet. Look at what I'm not happy about is the edges, but look at the center. I don't know what it is, but it seems good. I don't want to use the heat gun, but if you can see right here, I'm getting gaps. Maybe if I remove this. It's not moving much anymore, but see how the edges are not fully covered. But I don't think that's the fault of the TriArt. I think it's the colors I chose. They're too transparent. Yeah, I think that my yeah, I checked my surface. It is level, but I think that the canvas is not itself. I think that there's a oops. Let's just see if I put that down. I messed up, but that's okay. I'm going to try, actually, I am going to try the heat gun to see if I can move it. Oops. What if yeah, I'm going to try, that's exactly what I'm going to try and do. And I'm going to, what if I use my hairdryer? That will move it. Where is it? My hairdryer. That's my computer wire. Let's see, where could I put it? Let's use it. I'm getting cells, big cells here. I wish I had my hairdryer somewhere. I just want to move a little bit more. What I added. It's beginning to dry up. And you know it's going to change. It's not going to remain like this. No, I dried it up too much. You can see his skin forming here. But you know what? This is just an experiment. I am not worried. It dries much faster than resin. Yes, very true. And I don't mind learning from this one. I want to make mistakes just so that I know next time not to use the heat gun when it starts again. Okay, I'm going to leave this here and I'm going to try another one. Actually, maybe I should move it out of the way. I didn't set something up ahead of time. Just 1 second. Let me just cut up a piece of... Okay, I'm going to put this on here. It does dry it. I can't move it anymore, Betty. It's not moving. So I'm going to put it on here and we'll see it tomorrow because I'm hoping it will dry well. All right. Now the next one that I'm going to do, I've tried, I'm going to do it on this. This one, oh yeah, on the new one, yeah, no heat. Oh, cells. Nobody reminded me. But we're going to put 1, 2, but not in the black or white. My fingers are still sticky. And 1, 2. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that, Betty. But I'm just putting on the silicone before I forget. I am going to rotate it. This one, I don't know what the name of this pour, but I've always been fascinated by them. So we're going to try that. And this is coconut serum from the hair thing. Yeah, you know what? I sprayed it. Do you know how many times I've sprayed this thing? And for some reason, it's not wanting to cooperate. Right here. Let's see if I can do this. These are not expensive canvases. These are canvases from, what's it called? We'll see. These are canvases from Hobby Lobby. And I got them half price because I figured it's worth trying. So now what I'm going to do is pour several circles with black and I don't know what you call this technique. I don't like doing 4. I don't like equal numbers, but I'm just going to enlarge them a bit. Okay, let's try the white. I'm not doing it in the center because I want this to spread. No, it doesn't seem thick, but it dries quickly. The consistency for me has been really very, very good. Okay, let's try the gold. And the gold and the other colors all seem to have, oh, not all seem to have, all have what's the word? The cell stuff, which TriArt does make, by the way. I love this color. That's the phthalo blue-green shade. And this is the turquoise. I'm not pouring right in the center because I'm just a bit concerned that it won't flow. I'm going to try and fill in the areas. So far, I'm not seeing any major reactions to to, yeah. I did spray with water, and I did it at 9 o'clock this morning, Gwendolyn. I'm not seeing any reactions to the cells, but we haven't started moving it. Actually, yeah, we have, right here. Okay, let's add the last of it. I'm just trying to cover as much of this as possible. And it may be that me using a cheap canvas may have been a mistake, but if the colors work, then maybe not so much. Okay, I'm just going to do some sort of pattern, and then I'm going to start moving it. Sorry, if you're leaving comments, I'm not reading them at this point. I do see some cells, and I will show you. I wonder if I should have painted my canvas first. I just love the cells here. I'm just going to add. I'm going to leave it for a second because I want to remove some stuff that came on my skin. I should have moved it. I should have moved my watch off. Hold on, I'm going to take my watch off. I got stuff all over it, but that's okay. Let me just wipe my hand. I don't want an allergic reaction, just in case. Oops. Do you see the set? The only thing I don't like is these holes here. Maybe I should have painted the canvas. But you can see the cells. Oh, hi, Solly Joe. How are you? Trying something new. And I'm not going to add any more. I am going to put this down and see how much let me just move this to the center 1 second. Oh, I am so messy. But liquid pours are messy. So if it dries, do I like it? Yes, I do. If it dries shiny, let me just move my gloves off because they're sticky everywhere. I think with a better choice of colors, then let me just put you up. I do like it because I like the fact that I don't have to mix resin. I'm still learning and I'm willing to experiment some more. I do like the cells that were created, and I'll bring this closer. I think I need to do more research on what non-transparent colors I should be using. If it dries this shiny, then I love it because it's an option. It's especially good for people who have allergies. No, it doesn't like to be touched, and I'm not going to, I think next time I try it, I am going to paint the canvas, because it could be that there were some oils on the canvas or some sort of something that it does not, because these holes don't make sense to me. And especially the edges. I think I would want more on. I do like the gloss if it stays this glossy. There are some bubbles, so I'm using a pen. Okay, that one went. I want to see if I can blow. No, it's not moving. What do you guys think? Oh, you're very welcome, Betty. I'm not going to go upstairs and get a straw, Amanda, because it's almost the end of the... Maybe I should. Hold on. Let me check if my summer stuff I might have. Hold on. Yep, I found one. This is just for you, Amanda. Yeah, but it doesn't cover. It does move. Let me move this. See, my only issue is that something is on the canvas that's not reacting. Because it covers the hole, but maybe because the paint is so transparent. But, oh, thank you so much, Betty. Please enjoy your lunch. Bon appétit. It seems to create texture, but it levels off. Oh, right. Oh, I'm doing this without you watching. Yeah, let me move it this way. I don't want to touch it with my bare hands. and turn it this way. I think it's the colors that are so transparent that aren't when you blow it, it creates a texture but then goes back. So what do you think? If it dries this glossy, then I'm prepared to do it again. But we'll know as soon as it dries. And I owe you guys pictures from the pots last week and from the glass stuff, which I said I was going to do. Now, I did try this again after I put the texture adhesive, the foil adhesive. I think the blue foil is not, it's too transparent. So this is what it would cover, which isn't enough for me. I added the blue and that was maybe a little bit better, but I think you need to paint underneath it so that the blue would show up. So I might try this again with the blue showing up. Another thing that I wanted to show you, see it's coming back from the edges, is I redid this one and I like how it came out. You can see some ridges, but that's okay. It does, you think? Yeah. And so I'm going to have to pour some resin on this just to see what the end result is. But look at this. It's, if you see down here, let me just make it go up. The edges, all the edges are not covered for some reason. But on the whole, I am glad I did it. I would like to do more experimentation. And if you are up to it too, that would be great. I don't think I should blow it because it started to set. It sets very quickly. But on the whole, sorry, I was just looking at it. I think I'll try it again. Now, are there any questions? Yeah, I think it's more of a resist, Amanda. Yeah, and I think it might be the canvas. I think then the first thing that I should have done was maybe paint the canvas. Because, I mean, it doesn't do it in the center. But this is just a lot of learning stuff. Yeah, gesso. I'm thinking gesso on the canvas too. But I would recommend you guys try it because besides, I mean, I haven't used that much. It's up to here. And this is a 33 fluid ounce. I haven't even used a quarter of it. I might have used an eighth of it. And for pricing, this is very cheap compared to epoxy. I can't remember what I paid for this. But we can only tell when it dries. And I'm hoping it'll be dry by tomorrow.